Welcome to the Stop Living Sick and Start Living Healthy newsroom. Welcome to the Stop Living Sick YouTube channel. I'm Frankie C. What we're going to be talking about today is the shocking truth about restaurants. Some of y'all might not know how unclean they are, how dirty they are, and the things that's going on behind the scene. Listen, this is the shocking truth, and many of y'all are going to be shocked, you're going to be surprised, and you're going to rethink when you go to a restaurant, and perhaps even choose better restaurants. Also, don't forget to subscribe and leave comments, but I also want you to watch the videos on my YouTube channel. I have one video of a TV commercial that I just finished. Definitely watch that one. And also I have one that everybody in the world need to watch the video called Are You Eating Worms? Are You Eating Bugs? Are You Eating Parasites? Every time you eat, they're on your vegetables, they're on your fruits, they're in some of your drinks. But every time you and your family eat, you could be eating bugs and parasites. Boom. Stay tuned for the shocking truth. Unclean restaurants.
This is the shocking truth about some restaurants. What are you really eating? There are many things that can be said about the food and restrooms in unclean restaurants. Someone told me there was a restaurant that an employee who had the AIDS virus was spitting in the food. He was angry because he has contracted the virus, so he wanted to pass it on to others. I have seen employees in restaurants using the restroom and coming out without washing their hands and putting their hands on the food. It has gotten so bad now there are signs in restaurants to remind their employees to wash their hands before returning back to work. In some restaurants food was dropped on the floor and the waiters and cooks would pick up the food and put it back on the plate or back with the rest of the food and serve it to the customers. These are the things that the health inspector doesn't see. When I was working at a restaurant, I was mopping the restroom floor and some of the water, with urine in it, got into the pot of soup on the floor. I told the chef about it, and he still served the soup to the customers. Also, employees would scratch their body parts and putting their hands in their hair and nose while preparing the food. If you are looking for a place to eat, make sure you don't make the waiters or waitress angry because you don't know what they will do to your food or even spit in it when they bring it back to you. Most restaurants, service stations, and convenience stores, in the men restrooms, urine was all over the floors, and the men and children's have to stand in the urine just to use the restroom. Make sure, when you're in a self-serving restaurant, never ever touch the self-serving utensils, always use a napkin or plastic gloves. Some of the most disgusting, filthy and nastiest things in the restaurants are the doors, food, utensils, because everybody's hands is on them. And their restrooms are horrifying. Here are some of the things that you should look for when you are going to choose a restaurant to eat at. First of all, you should consider the hygiene standards of the restaurant. If you want to make sure that your food is safe to eat because of the rodents, roaches, and rats dropping in the restaurants, make sure you check out the restaurant's inspection score. Then you should find out if the restaurant has been inspected by the local health department. If the restaurant has not been inspected, then this could be a sign that the restaurant may not be very clean. Make sure you do your due diligence and stop living sick and start living healthy. Please check out www.stoplivingsick.com for all of your health needs.
So many people sick all around the world, and they need to come to the Stop Living Sick and Start Living Healthy YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.